We have a lot of drinking to do over the next 2 weeks. Alright, Miles is back in town. We're doing this shit again. You've seen the lineup of things we're drinking, and we're beginning with Jackson Morgan's Southern Cream. Fuck is this? Whipped orange cream liqueur made with Tennessee whiskey. Jackson Morgan is produced with the finest Tennessee whiskey, grain neutral spirits, and infused with natural fruit and spice flavors. So this is like a spiced orange cream. That's different. It's then blended with real dairy cream to create a deep, rich taste with an ultra smooth finish. And that's exactly the same thing.
I don't believe a word of that.
Let's see. So you said it smelled nice. It does. It's not too bad. It is distinctly the same color as my skin, which is disturbing. Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
That's pretty nice.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
It's a little bit sweet. It's kind of fruity.
That's for mixing into other things. You should have this with your coffee.
I would drink this straight. Know? There's like a little bit of a spice flavor to it.
Get the orange.
Very nice. Yeah. Perfectly fine. Off to a good start. It will not last. Round 2, Old Smoky Mountain, Tennessee Blue Flame Moonshine. Now, I want to point out something important. Notice the color. It's the color of Windex. I've had Tarantula Azul Tequila, which is the same color. It's bullshit. That's the color of the bottle. The stuff itself is fucking clear. And...
I don't want to do this.
The smell has been remarked upon, and I was not ready for that. That smells, indeed, like Karate Cowboy. We're having flashbacks.
It's like Nom all over again.
Max drank the last of the Karate Cowboy yesterday.
3 straight shots, shotgun style, for you, motherfucker!
It's partially my fault. He's still affected by it. Oh, this is definitely going to be a mistake.
You should have left it for the professionals, that's all I'm saying.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Store-bought vodka is better.
That is really bad.
That's like drinking rubbing alcohol. That's all it is.
In ways that I cannot fully articulate at the moment.
It's not Karate Cowboy. I will give it that.
It tastes completely different. It's every bit as terrible. In this case, it's more just the straight alcoholness of it. What's the proof on this? I don't know. It's not listed. Well, it's got the number 128 on the side, so that could be a lot of alcohol. And it's burning, and it tastes disgusting. Oh. Who the fuck drinks this shit? Day 2, round 4. We are drinking MBR St. Elmos Fire, 100 proof, corn and cane spirits with natural flavors added. From tiny St. Elmo, Kentucky, this bold and adventurous spirit explodes with natural flavors of cinnamon, cayenne pepper, and cane sugar, blended with our always authentic true Kentucky shine. This is not as high proof as the Moonshine. Miles really likes it. That is not an indicator of quality. In the least. I'm going to be a wimp and sip it.
When a problem comes along, you must sip it.
It smells like booze. Okay, are you ready, sir?
Ready.
Cheers. Oh, it does burn. Oh, it burns a lot.
Whoa. Yeah.
I like it.
There's a little bit of a good flavor. Oh, that's mostly just burning. That's mostly just fire.
Ooh. That's not on my regular to-get list, but honestly, that's not as bad as I was afraid of.
It could be worse.
It's actually quite, it's good.
It could be
tearing your
worse.
chest, but it's good.
It hurts. I'm going to finish it.
It does. It hurts.
I think I want that more like, in January when it's like 20 degrees outside. I take that down the building. Because it warms me from like here to my toes. Like, the back of my throat is like hot now.
It's warming. It's warming. It's warming everything too much. Round 5. It's not an alcohol, but it's still around. It is, in fact, Pepsi Salted Caramel. Sounds like a bad idea.
Salted Caramel Pepsi, SCP.
In its defense, caramel is like the flavor additive for colas, but then they made it salty, and that sounds like a bad fucking idea. Thank God it's limited edition. Here we go.
So it's like they added kind of a shitty aftertaste to Pepsi.
Yeah, it tastes like it aged in a barrel.
Yeah, it tastes like caramel. That's not the right caramel to be Pepsi, though. That's kind of really gross.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's really gross, it's just why.
yeah, it tastes like Coke.
There is a definite saltiness to it. And, yeah, I don't like it.
I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10.
I'm not too
It's fine,
terribly
I
surprised.
suppose, but I'm not spending money on it.
You get to drink it! Round 6, we've got Crown Royal Vanilla, which sounds pretty exciting. Smelled from the bottle, it smells like very nice vanilla. Smelled from the shot, smells like a 3-day horse shower of a drink?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Worth noting, it comes in this very nice tan Crown Royal dice bag. I don't know, I like the color, I think it's a good color. That can fuck right off, I guess.
Take that, horse shower.
Down the hatch, gentlemen.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just tastes like alcohol to me.
It's got a nice vanilla flavor.
That's not bad.
It is a little sharp, as Crown Royal tends to be, but that's a good flavor of Crown Royal. I like
Okay,
that.
I could see having another of them.
I had good feelings about that. They panned. Okay, round, 7, I think we're saying. It is not your father's Mountain Ale, which I've been told is Mountain Dew, so I'm not going to be drinking a lot of it, but Miles really likes this stuff. He has drunk, let's say, an inordinate amount of it. There's a little bit of literature. Let this refreshing citrus brew take you to new heights, elevate your taste buds with balanced and bright flavors, achieved through true craftsmanship. We know you'll enjoy it. We do. Okay. I haven't had Mountain Dew in so long, I don't really remember what it's like. Down the hatch. That is very nice. That might actually be better than the root beer. It doesn't taste like what I remember Mountain Dew tastes like. It's more like a grapefruit soda, but it's not as harsh as grapefruit soda tends to be. It's got like some lime in there, and man, there's like a symphony of flavors in my mouth right now. This really makes up for the St. Elmos Fire. So that's a winner. Also better than Not Your Mom's Iced Tea. It's been a while, but it's better than that.
It tastes better than your grandma's furniture.
Yeah. Round 8, we have Stillhouse Moonshine, America's finest mint chip whiskey. That flavor specifically is my fault. I advocated for it. Stillhouse has elevated the genuine American craft of making moonshine through our proprietary all-natural recipe and distilling mastery. Our superior taste and remarkably smooth finish create a new standard for a great American classic. This is 69 proof. Okay, this has already been sniffed and sampled and deemed appropriate by the person with no taste buds.
It's true.
It smells like the moonshine, unfortunately.
It's not as bad as moonshine. It tastes bad.
Well, okay, this is moonshine. So this is another Karate Cowboy situation where it's like, yeah, it all smells like sake, and it's all terrible in completely different ways. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
He's not ready.
I'm good.
Let's do it. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as the Blue Flame.
No.
It's kind of gross. It's very strongly mint chocolate.
Triggers my PTSD.
Yeah, it does
It's
trigger.
really minty, and it's actually got a nice chocolate
Triggers
flavor.
my PTSD.
No, the alcohol flavor goes away very quickly, and the chocolate mint flavor comes back, shows up.
It's like when you're drinking it, you get that kind of corn whiskey sort of grody-ness, but then a couple seconds later, it's just mint chocolate, and it doesn't even taste like bad mint chocolate. I am shocked.
Don't take the easy way out.
Good on you, Stillhouse. Round 9, I think, is what we're at. Not something I was expecting. We got some Jack Daniels, wine cooler type things. This one's Downhome Punch, which appears to be grapefruit. The other one is Southern Peach. Sounds good to me. I probably shouldn't even bother recording these. Be 21 plus responsible. Contains 4.8% alcohol by volume. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors added. Grapefruit before peach, never reach. Smells nice. Smells like grapefruit. It's a little watermelon-y, actually. Go figure. Okay, that's not unpleasant, though. I like watermelon, for all that I recognize that fake watermelon flavor is kind of a sin against humanity. Peach smells a lot like peach. Peach jelly bean. I mean, that's honestly exactly what I was expecting. I'm perfectly happy with these. I like them. Welcome back, everyone. It's round like 10 or 11-ish. It's been a couple of days. I lost count. Round Who Cares? This is the main event. It is Yepsen's Malört liqueur. This is rumored to be the worst tasting liquor in the world, and it is excruciatingly difficult to get a hold of unless you're in the state of Illinois. Happily, Maryland is another state where you can get it at great effort, which Miles has gone to at my behest. Yepsen Malört has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Which one? They don't say. I'm assuming it's Rafflesia. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers, by which they mean you take a shot and then you take a shot of something else to get rid of the flavor. We have not opened this yet. I'm, honest to God, expecting some surströmming shit when I open this. Are you ready? I should also note we've gotten ourselves delicious Chinese food, and we have not eaten it yet in case we have to barf.
That's gonna be fun. Reese, you just mumbles around the toilet.
Disappointingly, it smells like Galliano, which is kind of what I was expecting, like maybe Galliano crossed with Karate Cowboy. It's got a high bar to clear with Karate Cowboy to be the worst.
Fucking goddamn shit-ass balls and a half!
He has PTSD from the bad sake. I'm not pouring myself a full shot. Would anyone else like to join me? Or are you all chicken shit?
Oh, that's my shot.
Okay, day. It smells like a botanical herb liqueur, like Galliano. There is definitely room to be far worse than Galliano. That's how I got Jeppsen's all over your recliner. At least it doesn't smell too bad. Are we ready, gentlemen? To your deaths.
Cheers. I've said it before, but I have never meant it as ferociously. This tastes like cleaning fluid.
Yeah. It's got like a pickle juice flavor.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as it could have been. Okay, there's a real heady taste of licorice. There's a real heady taste of that fucking unusual botanical. If you go to their website, all that it talks about is like, some people really like this shit. And you know what? I can see why. It's kind of bitter and sour. The flavor kicks you in the face. It's not the worst tasting thing I've ever had. It's not something I'm certain I would drink for pleasure. I might continue to drink it, however, just for the experience. That's interesting, and it's still there. It's still in the back of my mouth. It's bitter as fuck.
Yeah, it's like they tried to cover up the taste of alcohol with
like lawn clippings. There's a dandelion flavor going on right now.
It's very complex, I guess.
It's extremely complex, and
straight up wood varnish.
There's some wood varnish. There's like some road asphalt. Yeah, it's different. It's not the worst liqueur in the world, though. That's the liqueur that shall not be named because Max is here.
I actually think the Blue Flame Moonshine was a touch worse.
It's honest God, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between the two.
It really comes down to which one you're drinking right now.
Yepsen's Malört.
Yes.
It's a thing. Round 12 or something, we're nearing the end. We've got, what is this? I haven't actually read it yet. William Wolf Pecan Bourbon Whiskey with natural flavors. It's funny because this is one of the ones that you brought, right?
Yeah.
And in the store, as we were looking for other stuff, we found another one that's like pecan praline whiskey or something. That's like, well, okay, we didn't need that. Let's see, made one bottle at a time the way it should be, served over ice. I don't think that's happening. Bottled in Holland? The fuck do the Dutch know about whiskey? And it's 60 proof. There's nothing interesting going on this bottle.
No, they literally know this about whiskey.
That's possible. Okay, now that it's been in the shot glass for a minute and had a chance to sit, I can kind of smell, like, I could describe that as a nutty scent. And it's very sweet, so good sign. Are we ready, gentlemen?
I don't know about you, but...
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's not really any... Okay, no. The pecan flavor hits late, and it's very subtle.
It's like a poor man's Trader Vic's.
Yeah, and otherwise it's mostly like a Celtic honey or something. It's just kind of a sweet whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Not bad at all, but nothing really special. Dawn of the 5th day, the rounds are made up and they don't matter. I've got Henry's Hard Grape Soda. How was the orange soda last time? I don't remember.
It was
Fine.
I think it was cherry.
It was just,
that I
no,
had.
that was a different company. We had Henry's Hard Orange Soda,
no,
and it was...
Yeah, but I tried that at my mom's place once upon a time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
I think it's just like orange pop, so I
fine.
expect this will just be grape pop. Yep.
A great pop, a great pop.
I knocked the camera out of alignment.
Rolled ends.
That might not work as well as the orange. I think the alcohol flavor is a little more...
That was the problem with the orange, really.
I don't know, I thought the orange was okay, but there's like less grape flavor and more alcohol flavor. It's okay. I wasn't expecting anything special. Man, I kind of look terrible. Maybe it's all the drinking I've been doing. So this one hardly counts because it was purchased in the midst of the other drinks, but it's Dansk Mjød, Viking Blood. Oh, Viking Blood, not blood. This is Nordic honey wine with hibiscus and hops added, based on a recipe from about year 1700. Oh man, they don't even know. What the fuck? Come on, guys. There's a lot of text on the back. I'm not going to read it. This one is specifically just for me at the moment. Smells nice. Kind of whiny, like you said.
Just like me.
Just like you. Huh. For me, that's got a lot of a bite to it.
It is higher proof than your typical meat. Not by a whole heck of a lot.
Higher proof, and it's kind of spicy. It's actually got a nice flavor, though. It's decently... There's a sweetness to it, let's say.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Next round, from the makers of Not Your Father's Root Beer, which was really good, and Not Your Father's Ginger Ale, which was really bad, and Not Your Father's Mountain Ale, which was pretty darn good, and Not Your Mom's Iced Tea, which was soap, we have Not Your Father's Vanilla Cream Ale. Now, I hope you were paying attention to that rundown, because that means they've got 2 yay and 2 nay, and this is the tiebreaker. That being said, this is cream soda. If they could do root beer, theoretically they can do cream soda. Let's see what we've got here. This is beer brewed with spices. We like to think of it as a refreshing, creamy ale with Madagascar vanilla. Best served chilled or whatever. Unique ingredients.
Think of it as bullshit.
Unique ingredients with an unmistakable taste of nostalgia. Small town brewery makes specialty beers that utilize. Oh, I should have read those in their order. Whatever. Well, nostalgia was Not Your Mom's Iced Tea because it tastes like seashell
soaks. It tastes like your grandmother's couch.
That was something else.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, there's a real nice vanilla smell. It's kind of donut-y. That's exciting. I like a donut. I'm a donut person. Look at this face. I'm a donut person. Down the hatch.
A little bit more like donut.
It's got a real good vanilla flavor. I kind of feel like they fucked up cream soda. That being said, it's a little candly, a touch. It's, man, this was supposed to be the tiebreaker, and it's just going to leave us at 2-2-1.
The problem is this perfectly fine. It's just not worth money.
And now, I mean, I probably wouldn't mind finishing this off, but yeah, it's not great. They're not doing well with this. I don't know what's up. Last but not least for this round of gifts and punishments, we've got Rebind spice-flavored whiskey, spiced and thrice hopped. The back of it has a bunch of information about what hops is. This Rebind is enhanced by 3 varieties of hops added at 3 distinct intervals. And with an inspired balance of 12 additional flavors, 12 spices of Christmas gives you the familiar flavors and aromas of the joyous Christmas spirit. That's about it. It kind of smells like potpourri. We've had things that taste like potpourri before, but this is the first time for whiskey.
I'm calling it right now. This is going to be a cross between a shitty absinthe and Jägermeister.
I'm not getting much of a licorice smell from it, though.
Well, you got licorice out of the freaking other...
Out of the Malört?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And all I got was just straight up mop and glow.
You got mop and glow, I got rotting vegetables. It's a complex liqueur. Anyway, 3 binds, down the hatch.
That's pretty miserable.
Whoa.
Oh, it takes a second. Oh,
pretty miserable.
Yeah, I'm standing by what I said. It's Jaeger plus shitty absinthe.
I get no anise of that whatsoever.
Okay, admittedly, there's a very nice spicy undertone to it, but it's mostly just unpleasant, like, whiskey and bad fucking potpourri flavor.
Go to a Christmas store. You know what a Christmas store is?
Yeah.
And
You go to one of those, and you find whatever is perfume in the air and you drink out of it.
Drink out of it. And this, Akron has a lot to answer for.
Happy holidays!